It is 8 o'clock on a Wednesday morning. Whew, it's early. And I'm down here at the Cabarrus Arena and Event Center to watch a graduation. Watching Caitlin walk across the stage. I said I'd be here, and I'm here, even though it's super early. Hey, babe! Now that I'm here, I'm on lookout duty. I've got to look out for my mom and my grandmother, because I told them I'd be sitting out waiting on them so I can sit with them and, you know, get them a seat. So I better quit filming so I can look. The sun's really bright. Well, we finally made it inside. I wish I had time to go out and get my coat, because I'm starting to get really cold. So cold. Oh, I hope this don't last too awful long. Oh, I counted how many people on the back. I just counted the first column. There's like 83 in the first column. So if I go 83, 83, and then add like maybe another 70, probably about 230, I guess. And Caitlin's about in the middle.
After what time she leaves?
You're still so short.
One.
Anyway, congrats.
Thank you.
I'll see you at the next event.
Yeah.
Well, that was a fun morning, hanging out with the family and enjoying and celebrating Caitlin's graduation and celebrating that accomplishment. There was a couple things that really pulled up my heart, or that was really touching throughout the graduation. That girl that was singing that I showed, you know, just a second ago, she had just lost her grandmother this past weekend, and I was just like, oh, I can't imagine her up there singing and that just happening to her. And it just made me think about, you know, my grandparents. And when I graduated high school, I just had my grandmothers. I didn't have neither one of my grandfathers at the time. So, and the other thing that pulled up my heartstring, there was a guy, I'm not sure what his disability was, but he had a walker, but when he got on stage, he wanted to walk across the stage without his walker, and that was pretty cool. That was, because the guy that said his name said that was one of his goals, and he did it, and that was just cool. So anyway, there was a couple other things that was really cool. Like this one guy gave a speech about fire, about the elements and preparing and all that stuff, and it was a good analogy on that in high school and kind of stuff. And I don't know, just the whole morning made me kind of think of how you should cherish life more and more than you should. I take a lot of things for granted, which I know I shouldn't, but it happens. So I'm not just preaching to you guys, I'm preaching to myself. You should treasure every minute of your life as much as possible, because you never know what's going to happen. I don't know. I'm not going to get off on a tangent. But anyway, it was good. I'm proud of her. My little cuz. Still can't believe. Oh, don't drink that water. Still can't believe that she graduated. My mom was telling me, said, you know, that just happened to you 14 years ago. I was like, has it been that long ago? She's like, you graduated in 98, right? I said, yeah, I suppose you're right. And I asked my grandma, I said, how does it feel watching your great grandchild her first one, walk across the stage and graduate, and she said, how'd she say it? Something about, she said it's pretty cool. She said, I'm hoping I can see my other two. She's got 2 other great-grandchildren, Adam and Beth. And she's hoping to see those 2 graduate. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. And anyway, just treasure life to the best of your ability. Because you never know. You just never know.
Lovely.
Should I do a vlog?
So lovely.
Oh, I got it back.